What's up, everybody? It's the Fight Forecast, and today we'll be breaking down UFC Fight Night Emmett versus Vallejos. I'm gonna try to get you guys hyped for this card. Let's go. We'll predict the main card. I'll break down the last three fights pretty intensely, and then I'll also look at the rest of the main card. I wrote some notes on some paper. I did my homework. Tonight. I did my homework. I'll be getting my picks out for those best bets for each fight. Maybe a parlay if I'm feeling like it, bro. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about my predictions. Who you got in the main event? You know it's a massive favorite. Let me know who you got. All right, let's go through the card here. So you know a women's fight to start the night. You know the start time, which is 2 p.m. You can tune. You can tune at 2:30, bro. You don't need to get there too. Elijah Smith versus Sung Yang Yu. I don't even know. Elijah Smith. I think he's a decent prospect. I think bantamweight. Don't know him too well. Bia Mescota Montez Rendon. I got Bia. She's hot. Okay, next, Lunan Lacerda. Hisher Hososa. Spaniard. They need some Spanish fighters, bro. He should win, right? I don't know many prelims. I've watched the sport for 6 years, and I still don't know many of the prelims because the Contender Series brings in a million fighters. Jesus, this guy looks scary, bro. Bolaji Oki. Mando Sosa. That should be a good fight. Lightweight, there's always bangers, bro. If there's a lightweight fight, it's going to be a good fight. Let's move on to Chris Curtis versus Metabek Oralbai. I think Curtis might be dead here, man. Oralbai's coming off that KO for Hermanson, which I don't know if it's saying much. Hermanson got KO before, and he went out with like a punch on top of his temple. I just don't really know how Curtis wins this one, to be honest. He's getting up in age. What is he, 35, 36? Oralbai in his prime, on a win streak. Very good grappler. I think he could stand with Curtis, or he could wrestle him. I'm just not exactly sure how Curtis wins this, so pretty sure I'd give it to Oralbai. I think he's a big favorite. I think he's around, what is he, 3-1 favorite, I believe. Minus 330. Over under rounds. Under, plus it's supposed to go decision. So the favorites the odds have. Yeah, I think this one's, I can see Oralbai winning by decision. I don't think he finishes Curtis, but I think Oral by decision is a safe bet if you're looking to bet that one. Brad Tavares, Eric Anders, two old guys should be in the UFC fighting. I don't have much to say about this one, boys. 12, yeah, 6-1, yeah. I don't really care, honestly. Brad Tavares, man. I feel like Eric Anders never wins, so I've never seen that guy win. Steven Aspland versus Vitor Petrino. So Vitor Petrino, last two fights been at heavyweight, used to be a light heavyweight. Lost a couple of light heavyweights, so moved it to heavyweight, and I think he's finished the last two guys. Obviously filling in the weight class very well. 225 he comes into. He's fighting the Steven Asplund guy. He's got the big flappy titties. The guy's got dog, though. I kind of like this guy. He's good personality. The presser, he's pretty funny. Saying this guy should be modeling. Why is he fighting and that type of thing. I think Petrino has some subs, too. He's a good submission guy. See the wins by submission 15%. Not that much KO. Average fight time. So Asplan, he doesn't have much power in his hand, but he's a good volume guy. So I'm not sure if he's able to survive. I haven't really seen his game. I guess this is the first ranked fighter he's get ranked heavyweight, maybe. It's not very good, so see what he does against Petrino. How Asplund does against Petrino. I feel like if Asplund can survive the first couple rounds, he could win by decision. Just the volume kind of taking the gas tank out of Petrino. Or Petrino could go in there and finish him pretty early in one's round and two. I kind of want to bet Asplant, bro. Just for the culture. He's a decent underdog, plus 195. You could go him by decision, plus 500, which is pretty good. We're not going to sign in on here. Plus 500 or plus 450. He's got pretty good value, man. Really, plus 550, Steven Asplund's a decent bet. Plus 500, Asplund by decision is a decent bet. As long as he doesn't get murdered in the first couple of rounds. But yeah, that's all I got for that one. Let's move on to the main card. Let's be actually break it down here. Charles Johnson versus Bruno Silva. So this one's interesting. We got Bruno Silva, older, 35-year-old, So he beat Hung Sung Park, and then lost to Van, and then lost to Cap too, and got KO'd in both of them. He is 5'4". I had in my notes and brackets, so he's very short. 35 years old. Both of them are 35 at flyweight, which is pretty absurd. And then Charles Johnson, man, he went out sick in his last fight. He got KO'd in round 1 by Alex Perez. That's tough. But he also beat Kavanagh, who just put in an amazing performance for Marino, so it doesn't make any sense at all. So this is kind of tough. He's 1-2 in his last 3. Lost to that Turbinai of Temerov guy as well. He is age 35, so it's kind of scary betting these fights, 2 old guys. But I feel like Charles should be able to pick Bruno out from the outside, stop those takedowns that Bruno will be trying to get. And I think Charles can win this one. I think he can clip Bruno Silva too. I think he can win by KO. Sniffing straight, grappling, takedown average, takedown defense, decent defense, I guess, 60%. Not great, but so I got Charles Johnson by KO. Let's go to Bet365 here, the official sports book of the UFC. Yeah, they don't sponsor me, but okay. Let's go to heavy, bro. What the hell? Am I tripping, bro? Like, why? Here we go. Okay. Let's go. Charles Johnson's minus 170 right now. What do you get for KO? Plus 320, pretty good value. He's the favorite to go decision. But I don't know, man. 35 years old. He got a good punch in that button, bro. He's gonna go down. Okay, next fight. In a featherweight belt, we got Marwan Ricky. Dude, that's hard to pronounce, bro. Morocco guy versus Heavy Hedrick. Heavy. So, Marwan Rakiki. He is 7-0. He's off Contender Series. Second round finish. 23 years old. Very young. He's every win. 7 wins. All by finish. So he's finished every guy's fought. Exciting prospect. Not sure exactly what to expect. Don't exactly know the regional scenes. I don't really know the competition he's fighting, but he's fighting Harry Hardwick, who was actually lighting up. What's that organization called? Cage Warriors. He's 31 years old. Then he lost his. Remember that? Guys might have seen that clip when that guy got leg kicked and he was like hobbling around. Well, he lost September 2025. Lost by leg kicks. Calf KO, which is kind of tough to be honest. So this is kind of hard to predict. Do you want the more experienced guy or the young killer? pretty hard to predict, honestly. If we're looking at the odds. I think, Rahiki. I'm going to cover Marwan. Marwan is minus 260. So he's Australian on here, but he says he's Morocco. Another thing. That's weird. Minus 260. Plus 135 by KO. He's expecting to finish this guy, which is pretty insane. I feel like there's value on the underdog here. I think you don't know much about this guy. 7-0. Yeah, you got the win on Contender Series, but he hasn't fought anybody like Harry Hardwick, man. It's Harry Hardwick. People forget, man. Harry Hardwick, man. People forget, man. I don't really know. I'd bet Harry Hardwick, have fun, plus 210, drink some beers on the couch, and enjoy this underdog, man. That's what I'd do. Fuck it. Just kind of, I don't know. It's kind of sketchy betting on the prospects you don't really know much about. Okay, let's move on to an absolute banger. Andre Fili versus Jose Miguel Delgado. First, Andre Fili, 35 years old. 4 wins in the last 7 fights. He's on like a win-loss, kind of back and forth there. He lost to Costa and Ige, and Nathaniel Wood, but he also beat Christian Rodriguez by the split decision, and then beat Cub Swanson by split decision, and then he finished Lucas Almeida. He is 35 years old. That last 2 wins was split decision. I don't know about this one, boys. I think Jose Miguel Delgado is a killer. He's very dangerous. So he lost to Nathaniel Wood by decision last fight. He also missed weight. So if he can figure out his weight and that type of thing, I actually like him a lot in this. His last 7 fights before his loss to Wood, they're all by finish. Last 7. So this guy's a finisher. You can tell against his fight against Wood too. Even though he lost by unanimous decision, you can tell this guy can be very good, very skilled. Trains at the MMA lab. O'Malley talks about him. Obviously has very good training partners. I really like this guy. Traded that boy O'Malley, man. Sugar Shane? Sugar Shane, man? I really like him. Jose Delgado. This guy's getting Apex, though. He's minus 350 for a reason. Minus 105 by KO. Kind of sketchy, but I feel like he's going to put Feely out, man. 35 years old. Delgado's 29, I think. 27. Still young. I like Delgado, though, man. If you go, like, under. It's supposed to go under. Over-under's at 1.5. Over 1.5 minus 120. I think Delgado really. I think he KOs Andre Feely, man. I think he gets him out of there. I think he finishes him, man. So that's my bet. Delgado by finish or by KO. Do finish. I think that what's Delgado by finish. Double chance, right? Let's just give this. No, not that. Minus 175 KO submission. I really like that, bro. Delgado by finish. That's what that. Okay, moving on to Elon Kutalabe, the Hulk man. The face-off freaking Hall of Famer versus Umar Sai. So I got these on Tapology, so we'll be able to kind of break it down a little more. We got Umar Sai, 30 years old. Beat Brandon Romero. Doesn't mean much. Lost to Manyfield. Dang Wang Zhang. Tukos. And then he had 4 canceled belt in a row. I don't know. This guy doesn't seem that great, bro. Looking at his record. He's 42 KO, 5 TKOs in the first round. Submission. He's fighting Ion Kutalaba. This guy's won a while. Modestus Bukowskis lost to him. Beat Ibo Aslan. Arm triangle. Ivan Ruslan. Split decision. Felipe Lins. He's fighting Francis Ngannou, man. People forget, man. Felipe Lins, man. He's fighting Jake Paul. Tanner Bowser, Canadian legend, lost to Njoku, lost to Johnny Walker, lost to Span. Jesus. Those are all really good fighters, though. Beat Bowser, though. People don't know about Bowser, man. That guy's elite. Felipe Lins lost. Ivan Urslan. This guy has a great... I don't know who wins this shit, man. What are the betting odds here? What are the betting odds? I've never done this kind of style. It's going to trip me out. No. Is he on Koopa? Am I tripping? Is Koopa Labe not on here? Here we go. It's in a weird order, bro. It tripped me out. Kutalaba. Omar size plot minus 240, eh? What's the age here? The age will be the difference maker for me here. How old is he? 32, dude. He's not that old. Dude, I'm going to go underdog. I'm not very impressed with Omar Sy, man. Let's go Ulang Young Kutalaba. Plus 195. If you want to get horny with a prop, go for it. But I'd rather just do the plus 195. You're already getting good numbers on it. Okay, let's move on to the co-main event. We got Amanda. The only reason I'm breaking this down is because of Canadian. My fellow Canadian. We have to break it down. This is our only hope at a belt. Maybe Charles Jourdain, if he gets it down to Winnipeg. He might be the next best guy, but Julian Robertson. Here we go. With the great... What's that guy's name? He does the UFC thing. He does the breakdowns for his fucking name. What is his name, bro? Forget his name. Shit. Okay, let's look at her. Amanda Lemos. She's canceled Lemos. Dude, look at this, though. Ground and strikes. Decision. Michelle Robinson. Unanimous. Beat her. I just fighting Amanda Lemos. A power puncher. I've seen her KO girls. She's 38, though. Howard's... She's 30, bro. I like this. Age is on her side. It's always good. Lost to Tatiana Suarez, which is not aging well at all. She's shit. Beat her. Lost to Vienna Chajarova. Beat Darren. Sweet cheeks, Darren. Lost to Zhang. No hating Zhang. Beat her. She's 38, bro. I don't. 38, really, like. Woman 38, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. She only minus 200, eh? She finisher? You could do, like, Jillian and over 1.5. Or you do Jillian by sub. Bro, she fights affiliation, the Goat Shed. That's a sick name. Punches from back control, decision. I can see her getting her on the ground and finishing her, man. What's her by KO? Is that too cocky? Am I too biased here? By KO's plus I'm betting it, dude. Plus 700. Fuck it. Fuck it. She's gonna get her on the ground, dude. She's gonna be wailing shots on her when she has her on the ground. If she can get her down. I think she can, though. I'm gonna go Jalen Roberts, win. Minus 200, throw that in the parlay. Plus 700 if you're getting horny. Okay? We're used to decision. But I feel like KO is possible, man. Plus 700 is kind of crazy for that. But okay, moving on to the main event of the evening. Kevin Vallejos. We will get the belt. We will be Jean Silva in the rematch. We will be undisputed champion. From Argentina, Kevin Vallejos. Very short guy. Very short. Featherweight. He's kind of a small featherweight, to be honest. Kind of a small featherweight. Very skilled fighter. 24, has a Taporia kind of low boxing style. Shrugging his shoulders. Has that, swings those hooks, has very powerful arms, has a very jacked back, and spinning back fist. Giga Chikase KO'd him. That was very impressive. Beat Dan Silva. Sang Mong Chu. Round 1, KO. Cam Teague. Gonzalo Contreras. Overhand. Rear naked. Lost to Jean Silva, though. There's no sadness in that. Now he's got Emmett. He's 24 years old. Improving. Getting stronger. We will win this. Okay, moving on to Josh Emmett, who had that really weird fight. Well, nobody knew what happened, but he got armbarred and tapped. I think it was verbal tap. Was it verbal tap? It was some sort of tap that was really weird. Like, people were like, what the fuck just happened? But he lost to Zalal, lost to Murphy. He literally sent Mitchell to CTE land, bro. He sent him to a different planet. Mitchell was twitching on the ground, lost to Poria. No shame, lost to Yair, beat Calvin Cater, Vallejos. There goes. This guy's fought everybody good, and everybody he's lost to are really good fighters. Like, really good fighters. Like, top 5 fighters. No really shame in that. Now he's fighting an unranked 19 in the world, Kevin Vallejos. Which is very, very, very interesting. If he wasn't 41 years old, I'd probably bet him. It's just 41 years old, man. That's fucking old, man. You're fucking pushing 50. You're pushing 50 in the featherweight division, man. That's not good. Not good, bro. Kevin Vallejos just on a tear. This is kind of a scary fight, though. I think Vallejos a tight guard. They kind of have the same build, which is kind of sick. Kind of the same build. I feel like this could be a banger fight. Don't come at me if I'm wrong, but this could be a banger. Okay, I'm going to go. Let's see the odds here. I'll play by the odds. Here. Let's go main event. Let's go. Minus 550 to win. Holy fuck. Minus 105 by KO, dude. A lot of expectation with Vallejos, man. I don't know about this one, bro. Josh Emmett, can you get the dub? Did I bet Josh Emmett? I'd maybe sprinkle Josh Emmett, man. I just don't know if Vallejos isn't very proven. He beat Giga, but is Giga very good? Like, I don't know. He could just school fucking Emmett, though, and just KO him or something. But I don't know. This is kind of a scary fight. I might stay away from this one. Or I might be drunk and bet Emmett just because I'm drunk. So that's probably my best bet. For my parlay, it's going to be Jalen Robinson, money line. Jose Delgado by finish. That's my 2 legs. Lock it in, boys. Bang. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, let me know the picks.